Okay, got this old sailboat here. Yeah, just no matter what happens to it or where it goes to, the sailboat goes to or whatever. If anything, if I had to get rid of the sailboat, probably just nobody's going to use the sailboat and it's going to get junked. I guess if that happens, I'll have to keep the sails. There's no sense in throwing away the sails because nobody's going to use the sails. Unless they're going to sail the sailboat. So here's the primary mainsail, and here's the secondary mainsail. Got two mainsails. I guess that would be a jib here, and then here's another jib there. Two jibs, and here's a cover, and then there's a jib cover for this one. This is a jib cover for that one. It's really pretty. If you had this sail on here with this one, or make new ones, this is the original sail cover from the boat. The original sail. This is the original sail. Okay, it's S Silhouette, Hurley Silhouette, Mark III, Silhouette Mark III, sail number 313. Every one of these boats has a sail number. Now you have a boat identification number, but you also have a sail number. So, sail number 313 is what this boat is. And here's the sail cover. It's a white sail cover, and I don't know what the heck this thing is. Wind chute. This stuff is so rotten, but the sails can be salvaged, I think. The sails can still be salvaged. See, kind of interior, kind of cleaned out a little bit. So you got a little sink for cooking. You got 4 berths in this. This is a 4-berth sailboat. 4 beds. You got 2 forward. You got these quarter berths. You could put in the end of the boat, put a V berth in there. Do a V berth in there, and then on that side over there, that's the starboard side. You could have your kitchen on the starboard side, a cooker, a fold down prep area for a little camp stove, alcohol stove. You gotta, and that big old mast. If you're gonna buy a used sailboat without a mast, that's a nice mast. That's a nice mast. You see, it's an aluminum metal mast. It's a nice mast. It's a nice mast. So, a person can use that mast for something. If you're going to buy an old junk sailboat with a good title to it, you could take these parts. If you couldn't get a title for this boat, you could get just strip it for parts. Use your mast and all your stuff for another one. You got a bowsprit. This is a rare addition to this boat. Okay, this is a bowsprit that goes in the front, and that's the railing, the front railing. It goes on. You got a front railing. You got a bowsprit here. So, this is an aluminum boat trailer with no title, I don't imagine, to it. So, I just wanted to document these sails. Oh my God, here. I've had to unfurl all these sails. There's one underneath the truck that's completely shot, completely rotten. It was covered in maggots. Some fool took all these sails, rolled them up, and put them in a tote, a Rubbermaid tote, as in the pictures and it put them right back here and left them to rot in there. Left them to rot. I found the hatch cover for the companionway hatch cover, so the companionway hatch cover wasn't even on the boat. It was raining in the boat and everything else. People just parked it back on the farm and just left it there. Stupid people. Take more pride and stuff in that. Cover it up with a tarp, Keep it covered up. Something. There's no sense in just letting stuff ruin like this, It's a shame. People are stupid. So there we go. Got the AC unit running in the camper. AC running. I got my camper at least. I got my truck camper. That's a great thing I've got. And it's got everything I need in it to live in it. Like the Gerald coats, Coats, 9500. Coming at you 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got an air conditioner. We got a big furnace. We've got insulation. And like when Gerald boondocks in his van, he parks in a Walmart parking lot and in his place, and he parks there in that one spot for 2 weeks at a time, long enough for the batteries to go dead. He used to use his Honda generator just to keep the battery charged up to start the van. He parks it in one place long enough for the tires to go flat. And he said that on his video. I'm just copying what he said on his video, responding to someone else. I park it here in this parking lot until the tires go flat. And that's a good thing to do if you want to boondock in your truck camper and live in your camper. You don't have to constantly move. Driving down to get that boat, I realized I hate driving. Driving for me is very stressful. I hate driving. I hate being in traffic. I hate being out on the road, and I hate breaking down. I hate breaking down. Breaking down for me is the worst thing possible, is breaking down. I hate breakdowns. And I don't want to be broke down, so I'm going to drive as little as possible if I ever load in my camper. I'm just going to park in a parking lot in one spot, and I'm not going to move that parking spot until they tell me to move. And I'm going to park there so long my battery goes dead and my tires go flat. I'm not going to drive any more than I have to. I'm going to be like Gerald. When I get to town, I'm going to park in one place and stay there. I can live in my camper parked right here at my mom's. I don't have to travel to be a van dweller. You don't have to travel to be a van dweller. You can live in your van in one place. Stationary van life. Stationary RV life. Gerald said that he was going to maybe get a piece of land and put his van on a piece of land. I could put this truck camper on a piece of land. There's nothing wrong with having a truck camper, and there's nothing wrong with leaving it in one place. Stationary RV life is okay.